This episode of Bluey is called CharmingAnalysis!
Yay!
Yay! Yay! Hey guys, welcome back to the CharmingAnalysis channel. And welcome back to our podcast.
Yeah.
I'm Mari.
And I'm Jay.
And today, hi guys, so we're going to be talking about the new Bluey Specials that came out. I literally had to convince Jay to watch these with me, and I'm happy we did.
I'm happy enough to watch Bluey. You don't have to, convince me.
Well, but, it's been a while since we last watched it, so. But, yeah, we decided to watch the new specials that just came out, and I am so happy we can finally talk about these.
Yep.
So for those who don't know, Bluey came out with 2 new specials. I think it was this week, actually.
It was today.
It was today, actually.
Yeah.
One of them is called Ghostbasket, and then the other one is called The Sign.
The Sign.
So we're gonna start off, with talking about Ghostbasket. Huh?
I will say though, you probably didn't have to show me Ghostbasket.
It's supposed to go with it, and I had to show you.
Yeah, but that's just the for sale sign. But you could easily watch Ghostbasket without watching this.
It still goes with it in a sense.
I know.
But anyway.
But you could just it's oh, the sign's for sale. You know?
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
But anyway, so for those who don't know, this basically is the end of season 3 for this. And I know there's supposed to be more coming out. I don't know when, but supposedly there's more coming out from what we've been told. But we are going to get into spoiler territory for both Ghostbasket and The Sign. So if you guys haven't seen the new episodes and you don't want to be spoiled, come back and watch the review. Basically. Go watch it and then come back.
Yeah.
So, for the sake of the starting point, we're going to start with Ghostbasket. So, why don't you explain what Ghostbasket's about, honey?
They're playing a...
He's eating ice cream.
Yeah. They're playing a realtor game.
Basically.
They're role-playing Chili buying the house.
So that way the kids aren't upset.
Yes.
So this is why I'm saying this goes with The Sign, because it's basically Bandit basically going over with the kids and Chili that this is how it's gonna go. So no one gets upset, hopefully. In a sense, is the gist of what this is. So what did you think of Ghostbasket? Because personally for me, I thought it was funny and adorable and a cute little sneak peek into The Sign, in my opinion. Even though it was I think 8 minutes. It was 8 minutes of the fucking grannies! I always love it when these two play, Bingo and Bluey, just dress up as the grannies. Honestly, they're so fucking funny. It's, so hilarious watching them, be old people.
I think it's cute. It's a what's it called, role-playing episode?
Yeah.
Which I'm not really that very fond of, to me. I'm just I'd rather see the family interacting with each other, or
them going on an adventure.
Or going on an adventure.
Which I can understand.
Or to school or something like that.
Which I do plan on showing you eventually more of the going out of the house episodes, as I'm going to call them. Because that way you can build, or the ones that have the more impactful messages to them. So that's definitely something we're going to be doing. Hopefully soon, depending on how stuff goes. Well, probably not for a bit. Why are you watching it while we're doing this?
I'm not watching it while we're doing it. I'm getting into the thing.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, ignore me.
Okay, so personally for me, I thought it was really cute. I thought it was a cute little episode. It's not really much to it, but it does connect to the final episode of season 3. So for the sake of it, it's basically part of it. So even though it's a separate episode, we're still going to rate it as a separate episode. Just for the heck of it. And stuff like that. But, so what did you think of the idea of them doing the role play to make them not be kind of upset about the fact that they're moving? I think it was a good tactic.
Playing episode. That's really all it's not my favorite type of episode that Bluey does. I know that's a lot of them. And that's why I can only watch the show, like, when it's in that format so many times.
Which I can understand. Bluey's not for everybody, but at least you're willing to watch it with me when I, like, beg you, be like, honey, this new episode came out. Everyone's talking about it. I want to fucking watch it. We're doing it. And I literally begged him, like, please. And we did it, and I'm so happy.
Yeah.
But anyway, but yeah, basically that's what the gist of Ghostbasket is.
I mean, I've lately watched, I mainly have watched Bluey through, like, episode snippets.
And you've watched, like, clips of it, which is mainly how I watched it, but eventually I would like to go and watch, like, the full episodes with you and stuff like that. I personally like it's more digestible format in a sense when it comes to, like, how they do the episodes. And I actually liked them doing a 30-minute episode for the sign and stuff like that, but we'll get to that in a minute. Mm-hmm. But normally the episodes are short because we've technically reviewed Bluey already. For those who don't know, we've actually done a review for Bluey, like, a long time ago. Like, I think it was, like, earlier this year or last year. Actually, last year. So this is basically just mainly going over the special and stuff like that. But, anyway, anything else to say about Ghostbasket before we actually get to the special? Do you like the grannies? Because I think they're funny.
I think they're cute. Again, it's play pretend. I can't really have much to say about this episode. I have more to say about the next one.
Which is fine. Like, I can understand that.
Like, you know, it's like, but I don't agree with the fact that you need to watch this to get the last episode.
Well, it's like a continuation of it, or at
but
least
I don't think you need to understand that. You know,
and I can understand that as well. Personally, for me, I think it's a cute episode.
There's enough context clues.
But I feel like they should have, like, question. Do you feel like they should have just included this as a part of the special? Like, included this episode as part of the sign?
Maybe, but I don't see a reason to.
It's just a separate thing that just happens to go with it?
Yes.
But yeah. For Ghostbasket, I would give it... And you put glasses on. Sunglasses. To be exact. Anyway, enough little rambling about the Ghostbasket episode. I give Ghostbasket probably like a 7 out of 10. I think it's a solid episode.
And I give it inconclusive.
What do you mean inconclusive?
Because it's just like...
Just give it a rating.
If I could give all these play episodes a rating...
Oh my gosh.
Maybe a 5.
You give it a 5? Is it one of the more enjoyable pretend episodes they've done?
It was cute. Probably not.
Oh my gosh.
But I mainly just want to talk about the sign.
Okay. I will say this before we talk about it. Eventually I would like to do a tier list of us going over every Bluey episode and just, like, rating them. But that's probably not going to be for a while.
Is a big fan of Bluey.
I love Bluey, okay?
They love it. They remind them of when they were a little small child.
I think it's a good series.
They were a very small bean.
It's a good series that teaches, like, very valuable life lessons.
Mari, were you once a small bean?
Yes. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically for Ghostbasket.
Did you play pretend with your father?
We're talking about the sign. All right. So but yeah, for those who weren't that interested in Ghostbasket, like my bean, you could just
watch the sign.
Okay, so now we're gonna talk about the sign. So for those who don't know or who have not watched Bluey mainly has an episode format to where they're like between 5 to maybe 8 minutes, depending on the kind of stuff they're doing.
I was like, oh, this is over. Oh my god. I forgot how fucking short these episodes are.
But they're good. They're good for being short. They get to the point. If they're talking about like the important topics, they get right to the point. But anyway, so compared to those, this is a 30-minute episode. This was 30 whole minutes. Bean, no, you're going to get them dirty. Nom, 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 nom. You're going to get them dirty. You can do that later, Jay.
I just wanted to... That was cute.
Oh my gosh. He was trying to get his little matcha Jay to eat matcha ice cream. And I'm like, you're going to get him dirty and you're going to be upset. And I'm like, don't do it. And he almost got him dirty. Anyway, can we talk about the sign now?
Yes.
Are you done stalling?
Yes.
Okay, so for those who don't know, as I was saying before, Normally, Bluey episodes are between 5 to 8 minutes, give or take. This is like a 30-minute special. So this is like the longest Bluey episode I think we currently have. And to kind of summarize that for you, that's basically like 5 or more, like at least 5 episodes in one episode, if we're going to go that route. So anyway, why don't you explain what the sign is about for those who don't know?
It is about them actually facing the what's it called?
Idea.
The actual process of moving away and stuff like that, and mainly Bluey, learning how to deal with that, and also what's their names? The
family?
No, the people that are getting married.
Frisky and Radley.
Frisky and Bradley, who is Bandit's brother,
and Frisky is technically Bluey's godmother.
Yeah,
technically.
Yeah,
if you think about it.
Yes. And they're dealing with their own marriage that
This is like the first
yeah.
I think this is the only, because there's 3 of them. There's Bandit, Stripe,
and the wife is unsure, so they go out and looking for her.
Basically, she tried to call off the wedding.
Yeah.
And shit, and basically they had to go find her and resolve the whole thing. So, for those who don't know, Bandit and Stripe are already married and have kids. Mm-hmm. Radley is the only one of the brothers that hasn't gotten married, which I'm honestly surprised at. I thought he would have been the first one, but whatever. Anyway, so basically this is him and Frisky basically getting married and stuff like that, which a lot of fans have been wanting for so long. And I'm honestly happy that they're finally getting married. I've been wanting these two to get together since they got introduced together, and I'm so happy, so fucking happy that they're getting married. But yeah, there is spoilers in this, so yeah, we already mentioned that. But yeah. What did you think of the sign? Since this is your first, our first Bluey special we're reviewing, what did you think of the sign? I want to hear your thoughts first. Stop touching your feet.
I'm sorry. I have weird symptoms.
You were so weird.
I thought it was very, very sweet.
Honestly, yeah.
And I thought that the way that they were doing this whole, quote-unquote adventure, trying to find Frisky. I thought it was, I thought it was very entertaining. And I don't know, it was just, it was just nice and sweet, and honestly probably one of the better Bluey episodes I've seen.
I will agree with you on that one. It's probably one of the best ones in my opinion so far. It's definitely one of my top 10 Bluey episodes. Honestly. Mm-hmm. And I loved this episode. When I first heard that we were actually going to get a 30-minute special, I got so fucking excited. And along with everybody else. Everyone has been so excited for this fucking episode to come out. It's been announced, I think, for a good few months now. It was announced for a good while, and everyone was doing their speculations. A lot of the speculations that I heard about because a lot of people were analyzing the fuck out of the trailer for this and just all the stuff that was getting released for it. Everyone was analyzing everything. They were balls deep into trying to figure out what the fuck these 2 episodes were about. Because a lot of people thought Ghostbasket was going to be a Halloween episode, which I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. And I actually thought it was going to be a Halloween episode because we actually don't have a Halloween episode for Bluey yet. We have a Christmas one, but we never got
Do Australians celebrate Halloween?
I'm assuming they do, but I don't know. I have to look it up,
That'd be funny if they didn't.
I'm actually going to look that up while I'm sitting here. Give me 1 second.
But yeah, I really liked the way that things were going well for Bluey throughout the episode, so that she just didn't feel down about the whole thing.
Okay,
she got to sit in the front seat and everything, which was nice.
Hold that thought really quick. So it does say Halloween hasn't always been widely acknowledged in Australia, but over recent years, more people have started to celebrate this special holiday. So yes, technically, it is a holiday in Australia. They just they
don't celebrate it that much.
They don't celebrate it as probably as big as we do.
Yeah.
But they do acknowledge it.
Yes.
Anyway, what were you saying?
Well, I already said it.
You like that the Bluey got to be in the big seat, like
yes,
the front seat?
I like that she got to be in the big seat and that she wasn't so down all the time. Like, she wasn't actively trying to sabotage the whole episode.
Well, if you think about it,
she was just trying to take the sign down.
For those who kind of haven't really figured it out or not, and this is something I've kind of like looked into.
This is about change.
It's about change, in a sense, and I don't know if it's specifically stated if Bluey has this or not, but she does give autistic coding, or at least in the most bare bones, she's at least neurodivergent. Because, and this is something I actually had to look up, so there's a bunch of schools like the one Bluey goes to, and they're supposed to be for people that are neurodivergent. It's supposed to help them learn, like, with their brains and, like, the way, like, their brains work and stuff like that. So it's like an autistic or neurodivergent school. Mm-hmm. While Bingo goes to, like, a regular school. For those who didn't know. And that's something I actually had to, like, look into. And I actually thought it was interesting. I wish we had schools like that up here. I would have been so happy to have this school like that. Honestly. There's also some episodes, I think, where Bluey is at the school if you like those parts. I feel like you would like seeing all the school episodes with Bluey. I feel like you would like that.
Yeah.
Because all the students are really nice. And I also like Calypso. She's, like, really cool. She does get, like, we do get to see a little bit of the classroom in the sign and stuff like that. And I also like that, like, the first thing that I thought was cute about the episode that you also thought was cute was when Bluey mentioned to her class that she was moving. All of them gathered around her and were starting to howl. And I thought that was funny and cute.
Yeah, it was.
That was, like, adorable. But I felt
like it when they're dogs sometimes. Like,
well, they are dogs, but you like when they show more of the dog characteristics. Mm-hmm. For the most part.
Wag their tails.
Yeah, definitely the wagging the tails. There's a lot of episodes where they basically they show them wagging their tails for different things. I have to show you one of those. I think it's really cute. Mm-hmm. There's some really cute ones that I'm going to show you one of these days. Anyway, one of the things I also liked about this is that the fact that, because at first when I found out about the sign, first thing that everyone was saying when they were saying someone, like, first thing everyone was speculating with the sign, someone was gonna get pregnant. Well, that was one of the one things that everyone was analyzing and predicting. And because there was a lot of symbolism, I think one of them was the butterfly that Bingo made friends with. So Bingo basically made friends with that butterfly with her friend Leela in the episode The Slide. Mm-hmm. So that butterfly was seen in that. And it's supposed to represent birth and change. Mm-hmm. And that's something that did get brought up in this, because you do get to see the butterfly. And a lot of people, when this came out, were thinking that Frisky was the one that was going to get pregnant. And I'm like, I can kind of see that, but I feel like that's a little bit too early. Everyone knew someone was going to be pregnant in this. A lot of people were suspecting Chili. A lot of people were suspecting Frisky. And I was actually talking to you about that when I found out about that. I was like, who do you think was the more likely one going to get pregnant? Because you kept thinking it was Chili, I think. Right? You thought it was Chili, I think? That was going to be the one pregnant? Jay.
I'm sorry. I'm like,
stop eating your ice cream and focus! How are we supposed to do this if you won't focus? Bean. Note to self. Make sure Jay doesn't eat matcha ice cream while you're fucking recording.
Shut up.
Because he won't stop eating it.
I'm done.
Are you done?
I'm done with the ice cream.
I love you, honey, but come on. How are we supposed to talk about this if you're just face deep in your fucking ice cream? You silly butt. Are you done now?
Okay, what was the question?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so back to what I was saying. This is going to be a rambly episode, but I don't care. So basically, when a lot of people were speculating that someone is going to be pregnant in this fucking
I don't know,
special.
honey. You're the one who keeps up with
You were the one, like, when I was, like, mentioning it to you, because I mentioned this to you on a phone call when I was at work, And you were like...
I don't follow this as much as you do, honey. I just assume, like, the main mom character, maybe. That's it.
Because, like, you thought it was Chili, and I'm like, I don't think it's going to be Chili. Even if it was Chili, I didn't know if it was going to be, like... I didn't know if it was going to be her or not. Like, I was literally talking about the most unlikely person to have the baby in this, I was going to say, was Trixie. Mainly because they already do a fucking muffin. And Sasha's the only normal one out of the two siblings. Mm-hmm. So, I feel like if they were to have another baby, I feel like they would be crazy like Socks, and I don't think either of them can handle another kid, especially with Muffin. Muffin is a crazy fucking gremlin. What are you doing?
I want a sugar high.
Huh?
I want a sugar high.
This is why you're supposed to wait! Yeah, my bean is sugar high right now because he decided to eat matcha ice cream. But anyway.
A whole pint of it.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, will this actually get you to talk? I feel like it will.
I don't know. We're gonna see.
But anyway, and like my guess, and I will say this, my one guess, even though I thought it wasn't gonna happen in a million fucking years, for those who don't know, one of my favorite characters in this series is Brandy, who is Chili's sister. And there was an episode that came out where basically that showed that she was infertile. That episode is onesies. It's probably one of my favorite episodes that they've done. And honestly, it made me fucking cry. So, bitch. Here's the thing that I kept thinking and hoping that she was going to be the one that was going to be pregnant. I knew it was probably going to happen in a million fucking years. But that was my one guess. I was like, please let it be Brandy. She fucking deserves this. Either that or Frisky. I would have been happy with Frisky having one as well. But the fact that fucking Brandy's pregnant, I'm so fucking happy for her. Oh my gosh. I was fucking right. As soon as I found out about that, I was fucking right. I was so happy. Oh my gosh. Finding out about that was like the best fucking thing, honestly. I was so fucking happy. You know what I mean? But yeah, that made me so fucking happy. The fact that one character I wanted to have a baby, that I wanted to have a baby, is having one, and I'm so happy. I'm curious about how though, but they'll probably make an episode about that, I'm assuming. I would like to know, like, if she did like IVF or anything like that, if they're actually going to talk about it.
Have a baby.
Jay, no. Jay, no. Oh my gosh. Jay, you're sugar high again. My goodness. Anyway, that was one thing I was actually surprised at. I wish she got a speaking role in it because I would have been so happy with that as well, but I'm happy we got to see her again. Anyway, what was your favorite part about the sign?
Honestly, the ending really I liked the ending. I liked the song that went with it, and I liked the, I don't know if I liked the whole thing about it. Oh, it's gonna be like, I don't think it's the easy way out to do it, but I feel like, there's gonna be some situations where some kids will have to move away. And I don't know if it was like...
This was the best way to represent it.
I don't know. Because, some kids do have to move away. Most kids have to move away from their childhood home. I'm just saying, like...
This is probably one of those rare circumstances where they just did it.
It's just a happy ending for the sake of happy ending. But,
You wish they could have done a little bit more with it.
I don't know. I feel like there's a way to tell this without... with it just like, oh, we don't have to stay at the house, we don't have to move anymore,
You thought that was the easy way out? Which I can understand. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm kind of glad that they don't move. Because legit, when I first saw, the clip of it, I actually didn't know if they were actually moving or not. I literally had to look it up because my stupid dumbass couldn't understand what was going on at the ending. And I was like, okay, did they actually move, or are they just doing this, and then they say, we moved. But nope, they stayed. And I had to look it up, because I was, very confused about the ending, because I was like, what the fuck is even going on? I actually liked the ending. And I also like the fact that Bandit was the one that fucking pulled the sign out. He's the only one that could pull the sign out. No one else could fucking pull it out. And, like, that gave me chills. That gave me fucking chills. The fact that he just ripped off the sold sign and yeeted the fucking sign out of the ground.
Okay.
Also, the fact that Chili tackled him and was probably crying the whole time. And then that made me start to fucking, like, tear up. And then the kids got out of the car and were starting to, like, dogpile on them. That made me so happy. Dude, that whole scene gave me chills. I was so happy. That's probably one of my favorite Bluey moments right there. Just, thank you. It was such a good episode. Also, I like the fact that Muffin was so prioritized as a flower girl. She wanted to be the fucking flower girl. She knows what she wants, and she's not afraid to get what she wants, in a sense. But at the same time, she has her moments.
Yes.
Honestly, I'm just like, my goodness. Anyway, I guess, do you have anything else to say about the sign? Because
do you?
Personally, for me, I thought it was a really good episode. I liked the meaning behind it. I also like that we got to see Chili and Frisky basically interacting, because we barely get to see them. And also the fact that I actually didn't know that her and Frisky were childhood friends. That actually made me so fucking happy. I was like, seriously? That's like the best thing ever. And also the fact that, like, they're staying closer to the family and stuff, which I think is fucking great. Honestly, I'm just like, yes. But yeah, I thought this was a very solid episode. And I'm curious to see where it goes from here, honestly. Because I did look it up. Supposedly they're not ending Bluey anytime soon, which I think is great. But I am curious to see where it's going to go from here. I'm curious what season 4 is going to bring. Do you have any ideas of what you want to see for season 4?
Can you wiggle your toes?
You decide to eat ice cream and get a sugar high now?
I don't know. You are more of a fan of the show than me. I'm just here to watch the occasional episode and judge it on that.
Yeah. Because I'm definitely getting you to watch more specials with me if they do more. Because I would love them to do more specials like this. I thought this was fucking fantastic. Would you like to see more specials like this?
Yeah.
And I also have another question. Do you think the format of it, with it being 30 minutes, is, like, better than the smaller episodes? Or do you like having the smaller...
It's a show for preschoolers, like this.
I'm just asking.
And now they can barely keep anybody's attention.
Okay, shut up. Anyway, I'm going to give my rating and then you can give yours. Do you have anything else to say before I do? Not really?
Not really. It was nice. It was sweet, and I liked it. I give it a...
Wait. I want to give my rating first.
Okay.
I would actually give this an 8.5 out of 10. This is a very solid episode. Honestly, one of my favorites. One of these days I need to do a top 10 of my favorite Bluey episodes, but I'm not going to be doing that for a bit. Mm-hmm. And I might do that as a mini Mario review if anyone's interested, because I would totally do that. Anyway, personally for me, I give this an 8.5. This is probably one of my top 10 favorite episodes of the series, honestly. Like, it was so good. And I like to see where the show goes from here. I'm curious to see what they're going to do for the next season. But what about you? What do you give the sign?
I give it a 7 out of 10.
Is that your highest rating I think you've given it?
I have no idea.
But that's great, though. I'm happy you liked it.
I did like it. It was cute.
I'm hoping we get more specials like this. Please give us more specials like this. I would love that. Like, what if they gave us an hour-long Bluey? What if they did that? I would love that. Oh, my gosh.
I am so drunk off ice cream.
Yes, you are, because apparently...
I feel so big and fat.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so big and fat.
Anyway, we got more content for you guys coming out soon. We've been spring cleaning our house, so one of our plans that we've been trying to do for a bit is still being worked on right now. Hopefully we'll be getting it out in May. It's basically season 2 of Ghost of Molly McGee. Hopefully we get that out in May, because we've been spring cleaning like all month. And we got some other stuff coming soon as well. Oh my gosh, Jay. Can we focus? I love you, honey, but come on.
I love you too. I can't focus. I'm in space.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode. But we do have more content coming soon, guys. It's just taking a little bit because we've been spring cleaning. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. And as always, I'm Mari.
I'm Jay.
And we're out. Bye, guys.